You can consider this like a workshop class where you have an opportunity to really work on your end of course project as we are at the end. We are at the end. So last Thursday was your last instructional class with Professor Kiana, Pitch Perfect. Also had three classes last week, Applications of Business and Applications of Entrepreneurship with Professor JR. And so again, this is our workshop for those of you who are just now joining us. This is our workshop class where you'll get an opportunity to work on your end of course project. So I'll give you a brief overview of what we're going to be doing tonight between myself, Professor JR, Miss C, Miss Rosie, all of whoever may join from the board will support you in this. We're going to be, first, we're going to take our last assessment, as I shared last week. We wanted to give you ample class time, so we didn't do the game day on Thursday. So we're going to take the assessment that some of you just peeked at. And then we are going to talk about the project guide. We want to make sure you all know what is due. So we're going to do a full walkthrough and review of that so you understand what's due, when it's due, and who you send it to. We'll make sure you have all that information. We're going to take a look at the rubric so you have an idea of what you're going to be assessed on when you do your pitch on Thursday. So we'll take a look at that. And then we'll do a quick Q&A, right? We'll answer all of your questions. And of course, you could always ask questions throughout any of that. But we will specifically set time aside for you all to ask questions. Maybe there's something you want us to go over. If you want us to listen to something, your mission statement, your vision statement, that's fine as well. Then we're going to put you all in breakout rooms. You can have a meeting with your peers, practice your pitch with them, go over your vision statement, ask them if it makes sense. Maybe some of you, I know we're still kind of thinking about the name of your business. Maybe you're in a place now where you thought about it, you reflected, you have a name for your business, run it by them. Maybe you're thinking about products you can offer. Just really have time with your peers to go over all of these ideas. All right, so let's jump into the Mentimeter first. Give me 1 second to get myself together here. Before we do that, before we jump in, please put in the chat, how are you feeling? How are you feeling about the pitch on Thursday? Are you excited? Are you nervous? Are you feeling overwhelmed? Are you feeling confused? Are you feeling unsettled? Are you feeling happy? We're at the end. Okay, feeling pretty good. Scared, a bit overwhelmed. Okay. Excited. I love that. I'm a big checklist person, so I like to just get things done so I can feel uh the little bit of dopamine from checking things off. So I definitely understand the excitement of getting it done. All right, we still have some scholars coming in. Let's get them in. Like Karen might be having some tech issues. All right, thank you all for responding. I'm glad you're all feeling excited. Let me go ahead and share the Mentimeter in the chat. Let me get myself together here. All right, go ahead and join Mentimeter. Let me know when you're in there. Still waiting. Let me see if I add the QR code, maybe that. So the QR code is on the screen too, if you want to go ahead and scan the QR code. You can use another device if that's easier to take the assessment that way. All right. We got one player in there, two players. Yeah, come on in. The water's fine. What are you doing? What's that?
Join
Kyle,
the
do you
thing.
need help? You're unmuted. Did you have a question?
No, I'm good.
All right. Thank you. All right, we got 9 players. Let's see. We definitely have a few more we're waiting on. I'll give you guys a few more seconds to get on in. All right, let me share the link one more time in the chat. You guys are coming in, but coming in a wee bit slow. All right, let's go ahead and get started, and then whoever comes in comes on in. So the link is in the chat. The QR code is on the screen. I'm just going to take it down, the QR code, because sometimes it blocks the questions. All right. The business model canvas looks at parts of your business, most of your business, all of your business. Excellent. All right. Question number 2. What is the recommended frequency for how often you should revisit 7 levels deep? Excellent. Yes, as needed. Great job, guys. Doing really well. All right. How do you format your business mission statement? How do you format your business mission statement? As a detailed paragraph, as a clear and concise sentence, as an extended summary? Excellent. All right. What is the purpose of the value proposition canvas? What is the purpose? To identify the value of your customers, to identify the value your customers bring to the business, to identify the value you provide your customers, to identify the value your business compared to other businesses. Excellent. Yes. All right. Remember, we reveal the top points at the end. What is an elevator pitch? I won't even try to read all the options. I'll run out of time. Excellent. All right. There's about a good 6 of you who are knocking it out the park. So I'm really interested to see who you all are. All right. True or false? You can use an elevator pitch to promote yourself. True or false? Excellent. All right. What is under promise and over deliver? What is under promise and over deliver? Excellent. Setting expectations lower than expected and then exceeding them. All right. You guys are still getting the correct answers as the majority. So you're doing really good. And if you're not getting it, then you're learning because the answers are being revealed to you in real time. How do you use technology to operate and spread the word about your business? How do you use technology to operate and spread the word about your business? Excellent. Okay, you guys knocked that one out the park. I'm loving it. Please don't tell me you don't know what that reference is. Okay, what should every business possess? What should every business possess? Purpose. Yes, purpose. Purpose for your business can be found in this singular question. Why? Yes. What purpose are you serving? What need are you fulfilling? What are you offering to your customer base and why? All right, in order to deliver a successful pitch, you don't need to know your audience. Okay, yes. Excellent. All right, I believe this is the last one, y'all. How long should an elevator pitch be? Yes, 60 to 90 seconds. Excellent. All right. Let's see who our leader is. Looks close, looks close. Ashley, like we say at my job, kiss your brain. Kiss your brain, Ashley. Excellent, excellent work. You guys did great. We had Michaela as a runner-up. We had Joey in third place. And it says, if you see that right there, Kyle, it says you were fastest. So you were answering them really fast. So excellent, excellent work. Y'all did phenomenal. All right, so you see there's some learning that took place. Every single question, the majority of you got it correct. So that is definitely something to celebrate. All right, so Professor JR, are you good to start to talk about the project guide? All right, I'll hand you over to Professor
Yep.
J.
All right, everybody. All right, so thank you for doing a Mentimeter to kick things off. So the project guide, just making sure that everyone is good to go on the project, on the final project due. I did see, I think one person actually handed it in already. So who here has questions around the end of course assignment? Anybody have questions?
I have a question.
Sure.
Um, so I'm doing option B, and
Okay.
it says like the elevator pitch part. Are we like liter like coming on here and like verbally saying our pitch, or is this like a one-on-one type of thing?
It'll be verbally saying it on here. Yeah. And we are gonna have some time tonight to do some rehearsals, allow you guys to test, do some test runs and drafts and versions. And then Thursday, it'll be a live elevator pitch.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Anyone else? Any other questions? Concerns? Thoughts? Has everyone chosen an option? So everyone's clear on they're going with option A or option B?
Professor Jay, why don't we do a full walkthrough just to confirm in case, they might have questions, but they don't know what they are until maybe they fully hear it once again.
Oh, the guide? Okay.
If you don't mind, yes.
Sure, sure. All right. So this is specifically for the fundamentals block. Each block is going to have an end of course assignment. So for the fundamentals block, the end of course it's really just designed to help you apply what you learned, right? So you guys learned about the business model canvas, the value proposition canvas. You learned what a vision statement is and what a mission statement is, right? So with that, you have the fundamentals of the business and entrepreneurship building blocks. Taking those same principles, you could also apply it to guided research, right? So we broke these up into two options because we wanted to acknowledge that not everyone is necessarily passionate or super curious about starting their own business. So if you are not, then you will go with option A. So if you're not super passionate about business or starting a business, option A gives everyone that's in that boat the ability to choose a topic that they would like to research, that they would like to dive deeper into. So that topic is pretty general, so it could be an industry that you're interested in. Like one student in the past chose the airline industry, right? They wanted to be a pilot. You could choose an organization, right? You can choose a college or university of your interest. So you choose one of those, and then you would do your research. Then you would put together your paper, right? So if you're doing this one, you are writing a paper for the guided research where you would share important facts that you learned, specific details you found interesting, 2 to 3 takeaways, and a conclusion, right? It says in here 3 paragraphs minimum. So yes, we want you to like write something thoughtful. It could be longer, right? And then in addition to the guided research, your elevator pitch will be on your topic that you would have chose to research. So you would practice summarizing that and sharing that as your pitch. All right. So that's the guided research. Option B, business plan framework. So for this, we pretty much did a lot of the work that you need to hand in for it. So the vision statement, mission statement, business model canvas, value proposition canvas. So those are due to be handed in by this Thursday. And then from those materials, you're able to put together an elevator pitch. So the elevator pitch should summarize your business, right? It should answer the why you're interested in that business, or why you hypothetically started that business, the what do you do, how do you do it, where do you do it, who's your target audience, right? And then how we can reach you. So that is the business plan framework. So that pretty much sums it up. Any questions now that we kind of combed through it a little bit?
No, not really.
Okay. Anyone else? Feeling good?
Wait, can you go back to option A?
Sure.
Thank you.
All right. So let me see something here. Sorry, pull this out. All right, so there is a rubric that we utilize to score. MSC just put the project guide in the chat for anyone that wants to grab it from there. All right, I'm just trying to find a blank rubric that's not filled in. Okay.
Professor Jay, I sent
Yep.
one to you. You have it?
Oh, I just pulled up another one.
Check the Zoom chat though.
Okay.
That's the most updated one in the Zoom chat.
Okay. Yep. Okay. All right, so this is the rubric, aka how we score your elevator pitches. So for each category, you will get a score of 1 through 4, and then we will total out the we'll do the sum of those numbers. All right, so for the pitch, we want to see, that there's some passion there. You're conveying some kind of emotion, right? And, should be aligned with what you're pitching about. Like, are you pitching about something that's exciting, something that might be concerning, something that's alarming, right? Your emotions should match your pitch. So if you're telling people something like, I'm happy to share this with you, it should be represented by your emotion, right? Versus I'm happy to share with you today my new latest product, right? So you want to match what you're actually pitching. So that goes into enthusiasm, right? So um, we do look, right, to see how enthused you are, right? Because your energy will reflect on those that you're presenting to. And for this, if you guys, pretty sure everyone has access to YouTube. Miss Rosie likes to refer folks to take a look at Shark Tank, right? And you can go YouTube, just type on best Shark Tank pitches, and you can look at the worst ones too to compare, what is good presence and enthusiasm, what is bad, what is not advised, right? Preparedness. So you should be prepared for by Thursday, right? So that means you rehearsed, you practice, right? You're not reading from a piece of paper because you did it right before Thursday night. So you want to be prepared. We also look at that. Speaking clearly, that rolls in with preparedness, right? The more you rehearse, the clearer you should be because you would have gotten your feedback and made revisions and practice a bunch of times. Content. So content should uh it should appear that you know what you're speaking about, right? And just to put it in context, this elevator pitch, you want to, I guess it's a little bit of acting, right? So you really want to take on the moment, right? As if this is really happening. You're presenting to potential people that can invest in your idea, right? So that might be paying for your scholarship or funding your business, right? So you do want to come across as you studied, you're well versed, you know what you're talking about, you know what you want to say, and you're here to say it. So it's, 60 to 90 seconds is the goal. You don't want to go over that time, right? So the longer you go, the the more points that's taken off. Also, you don't want it to be too short, right? So it shouldn't be one sentence and you're done, right? So you do want to practice being in the realm of a minute, right? That's kind of a sweet spot. If you have a lot of information to share, sure, go the minute and a half, right? We won't argue with that. So that's the time limit. So really, the goal is to rehearse, practice, come with some enthusiasm, with some energy, right? And capture your audience, right? And doesn't mean you have to be loud or funny specifically. Really, it's just about being genuine about what it is you're sharing with us.
Is it possible for you to share the rubric with us?
I think so. Did we email this out?
It's in the chat, and we can
Okay.
put it in Google Classroom and have the admin add it to the emails as well.
Okay.
But I see everyone clicking on it and going in the document now.
Oh, cool. All right. So, any other questions about the rubric? Feeling good?
Yeah.
All right. All right. So, we want to put a good amount of time tonight to allow everyone to practice, right? And to get feedback from your peers. So for this class, you all will be helping each other, right? So I'm gonna create some breakout rooms, and in the breakout rooms, the goal is to, if you need to take a few minutes to make some more notes or do your initial notes, please do that. And then you guys should start going around, sharing your pitches, giving each other feedback on the pitch. So the feedback should be pretty much aligned with the rubric, right? Like, okay, do I understand what this person's pitching? Is it clear that they're pitching a business or they're pitching a university or they're pitching a industry? Uh, did I understand what they were trying to convey? Did they speak clearly? Was the content uh, coming across as like they understood what they were talking about? So those are the things, we just really want to give time to rehearse, get some of the nerves out, work out any kinks in the presentation, right? I've seen, we've seen groups help each other with openings, right? So definitely you guys are free to share ideas. I think that's one of the biggest portion of this, helping each other with ideas. Some folks might not know how to start or how to end, right? But you do want to start strong and end strong, right? So do not end it by just saying, that's all I got, right? That's not the best way to end your elevator pitch, right? You want to end it by saying, thank you for your time, right? Or something in that realm. So yeah, so this is time to practice, rehearse, give feedback. Any questions?
I wanted to ask Michaela, which part were you asking to be on one slide?
I wasn't asking for a specific part to be on a slide. I was just saying, like, in general, like, when we hand this in, is this supposed to be on like like a
Like a PowerPoint, you mean?
yeah.
No, the elevator pitch doesn't have to be presented. You're just delivering the pitch. The only thing that you need to send us is the items that were listed. So the vision statement, mission statement,
Yeah, no,
those things.
yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh,
Okay.
got you. That could just be a Word document for those. The business model canvas. If you can't edit the PDFs, you could just write the sections down and put your answers in. It literally could all be in a Word document. So if you want to write down the 9 titles of the business model canvas and just put some bullets under each one. Same thing with the value proposition canvas.
Okay. All right, thank you.
No problem.
But this is going to be your foundation leading into advanced. When you guys take advanced, though. It will have a slide
Yeah.
deck for that part. You will have a slide deck for that.
Yeah. So this one we're taking it easy. All right. All right. So I'm gonna do 5 rooms.
Professor JR, can I
First.
just
Yep.
share as you're setting up the breakout rooms? Also, scholars, I just wanted to remind you about what was spoken to you all at the orientation, which is about the top scholar. So as a part of the, candidacy for being top scholar, there are a few things that we look at. We look at attendance, we look at punctuality, we look at engagement and participation, we look at, overall enthusiasm as you participate in the program. And as in other school settings, this is a big part of what we look at for Top Scholar, this end of course project. Your pitch, your assignment, are you handing everything on time? If your pitch truly reflects all that you've learned for this entire block, for this fundamentals block. So I just wanted to highlight that and reiterate that as well. I didn't want to wait until Thursday, right before you do your pitch and, kind of add to some of the nerves you all shared earlier. So I just wanted to highlight that. And then the last thing I would just wanted to share, when you all come out from your breakout rooms, as you have a little time together, I'll also send you, or maybe we could share it on screen. I want to give you an opportunity to see some of the scholars who presented last year. I definitely want you to make your presentations your own. We all want you to shine. We all want you to really put your heart and soul in your business idea or um, your interest into your presentation. But it could just give you a bit more motivation to see a peer who's already actively, done this as well. It could be inspiring, and I hope that it is. But thank you, Professor Jared. That's it for me right now.
Of course, of course.
I have a question. May you share the email? Where do I send it? Like, can I send it to
Yeah.
like one of you?
So it's info. I'll drop it in the chat as well. It's info@letsoarnj.org.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
Professor JR, Latoya, excuse me, Professor Latoya, I'm not sure if you mentioned it, but do we have the video from one of our former top scholars who did the pitch, Roberto, that we can play for them?
Yeah. Yep. I told them I just said I would play it after they come back from the breakout rooms.
Okay, gotcha. All right, thank you. I'm sorry I missed that.
Sure. Um, okay, yeah, and I'll double check with the team as well before we play the video.
Cool. All right. Actually, let me make one little switch here. All right. All right. So we'll be opening the breakout rooms now. Miss C and Rosie, you guys could jump back out. I wasn't able to change your status.
Okay.
We might peek in though.
They got it.
Great. Sounds good. Sounds good. So 7:30. So I didn't want to let the time expire. Wanted us to have a little bit of time for you guys to present what you've been practicing. And do we want to do the video now? Before that?
We can debrief the breakout rooms first, and then sure, I'd be happy to share the video.
Okay. Okay. All right. So basically, similar to last week, you guys can go around and do your elevator pitch just to get it out there, see how you feel. All right. Who would like to go first?
I'll go.
All right. All right.
Hello
You can
everybody.
jump in.
My name's Joey. So I just want to get that. So my barbershop is more than just a place to get a haircut. It's a space built on style, confidence, and community. I specialize in precision cuts, clean shaves, and modern grooming, while honoring the tradition of classic barbering. What makes my shop different is the experience. When someone sits in my chair, I make sure they leave not just looking sharp, but feeling good. I focus on building long-term relationships with my clients, from loyalty programs to aftercare advice. I want people to know that they can count on me for consistency and care every time they walk in. My vision is to make this shop the community go-to spot, a trusted place where people feel comfortable, valued, and confident, whether it's a quick fade, a beard trim, or getting ready for a big event. I deliver more than grooming. I deliver confidence. Thank you for listening.
Awesome. Awesome. Joey, that was tight, man. That was tight. You even had a strong ending. You were inclusive of the different, kind of folks that might be getting their haircut. Well done, well done. Anyone want to share any feedback? You can come off mute or drop it in the chat. Any peer feedback?
I liked how you started it.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was so energized, and I felt the energy you were saying. It's so confident, and I really wanted to go to the hair salon.
Thank you.
I also loved your closing statement. It was very impactful and powerful.
I liked the way that you would involve the customers. It makes me like want to go get a haircut now too.
Thank you.
Awesome, awesome. Joey, sounds like you persuaded. Great job, man. Great job. Anyone else? Sorry, not anyone else. Who would like to go next? Any volunteers? All right, I'll just pick somebody here. Ashley, double A.
Um, like I don't really have anything that good for my elevator pitch because I just like during the breakout room, I was just kind of hearing my other like peers out first because I don't really know what to say yet. So I kind of just wanted to get my project done and then like, you know, ease my way
Watch
into
it
it.
out. Okay.
Sorry.
Are you doing the guided research paper or the business?
I'm doing the option B, option B.
Okay. All right. We have one last chance at a rehearsal on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely draft it out for
Yep.
that. All
Thank
right.
you.
I have a question.
Yes,
When is the final pitch, like when we're actually doing it for real?
Thursday this week.
So we can practice before we actually do it.
Yes, we normally just give like a last, get the nerves out. If you made any changes, just to give you one last chance to try it out and see if you feel confident.
It's sorry.
No, Professor JR, I also want the scholars to know that we do have a dedicated Zoom link for the scholars. Like if you guys wanted to say like get together and have your own practice prior to Thursday, you can also do that. There is a dedicated link. We just need to know if that's something that you guys are interested in, and I will send you the link. And then you can log in and conduct, just go through your run through if you'd like. All right, so that is also an option if you guys want to do it together as opposed to individually. Angie, did you have a question?
Yes, I did. Are we gonna like share our screens when we're gonna present? Like, do we share like our slideshow?
No. For the elevator, for fundamentals, there's no actual presentation. It's just your elevator pitch.
Okay,
So
thank
just
you.
share your smile. All right. Jayla, can you ready to do your practice run for tonight?
Yeah. Okay. My pitches. Are you looking to buy, sell, or invest in
Hold
property?
on, we can't see you, Jayla. We just see the top of your head.
My iPad is just kind of on the charger, so I can't like set it
Oh,
up.
okay. All right.
But yeah, so my own pitches. Are you looking to buy, sell, or invest in property? Look no further than Jay's Properties or our trusted partner in the real estate market. We bring a fresh, innovative approach to real estate, ensuring that every client receives a personal service and achieves their property goals. At Jay's Properties, we offer a comprehensive suite of services tailored to meet your unique needs. We specialize in residential, commercial, and investment properties, providing in-depth market analysis and strategic advice to help make informed decisions. With Set J's Properties, aside from others, is our commitment to excellence and client satisfaction. Our clients are not only highly knowledgeable about the local market trends, but also passionate about helping you find the perfect property or secure the best deal. Choose Jay's Properties and experience the difference. Let us help you navigate with the complexities of the real estate market with our confidence to achieve your property dreams.
All right. Thoughts, feedback. Jayla, I think it was very well read. Definitely have the iPad charged on Thursday so you could set it up so you could see you. And ideally, you want to have, I guess, a good amount of that memorized so that way you don't have to read the whole thing. Content-wise, it was really great. Yeah, you came in at around, I timed you at 56 seconds or so. So you slowed down a little bit.
Oh, I
So
didn't want to take too long. That's why I was kind of rushing through it. I was scared that I was gonna go too far over because I even cut it down some. It was longer than that.
got you. So like, yeah, so time yourself a couple times at a different pace and see, as long as you guys are under 90 seconds, it'll be good. All right. If you have any other thoughts or feedback, drop it in the chat. I want to try to give everyone a chance to do their elevator pitch. Jayra, are you ready to do your practice run?
Yeah. Okay.
And Jayla, you can see some feedback in the chat. All right, Jay, whenever
Hmm?
you're ready, whenever you're ready, you can
Have you
go.
ever thought of getting your hair braided neatly, fast, and under 4 hours? Well, let me tell you about my suit or salon. I want to make sure that I make my customers feel welcome and like they're part of my family. So let's say they're not part of they come from an unstable environment and then they need to feel safe. It's my duty to make sure they feel safe in an environment where they can feel welcome, and I'll make sure they have snacks, water, any self care they need. Because I want to make sure that they know me as a family or friend, however, and I want them to know that I'll always be there for them no matter the issue. Also, my services are we braid, I can do dreadlocks, I twist, I do lashes, etc. and my prices are very low because since I'm only in high school, I don't really know how to price. And yeah, I really haven't thought about it that well.
All right, Jayla. It started off strong. You definitely got got me thinking. Because I know I don't look like it now, but I had locks once upon a time, and the waiting was serious. I'm like, it would have been nice to have a little area where I could actually be comfortable, wait, snack on a little something. Um, so I definitely love the idea. Um, if you don't have pricing, do a little bit of research or make up the prices for the sake of the pitch. You definitely want to, if you're gonna do pricing, do that, or just invite us, to come in. So you were you were at a minute. So yeah, if you even if you say starting at, right, like if you choose, like when I was growing up, the washing set, don't laugh. Washing set was about $15 in Queens, and that was a good price, right? So if you wanted to just choose one basic thing and say, hey, we have served all these services, such and such starts at this price, just mentioning a little something, even if you gotta make it up just for the sake of the pitch. But I think you did a great job. Just work on your closing.
Thank you.
No problem. Thank you for sharing. All right. Janelle, you are up next.
As Janelle is coming, because I actually want to use her as an example, I can see her, I can see her face, she's right in the screen. So
Oh, yes.
scholars, we just want
That's
to give give you a heads up on Thursday. Make sure your devices are fully charged. Make sure your devices are in a good place. Make sure you have good lighting. We want to be able to see you. That's really important. If you were in a room full of investors, right, you were going to come correct. You're not going to be coming, not at your best. So definitely appreciate you all planning to, put yourself in a position the best way you can with your devices where we can see you and see your entire face, your entire wonderful faces. All right, Janelle, I'll turn it over to you.
Okay, so I am still working on my punchline, the thing that captures everyone's attention. But I have the bulk of my pitch. So here
okay.
it goes. My company, Follicle Fusion, is where hope gets restored. My company includes an all-inclusive hair care treatment, which is a program that mainly targets individuals with alopecia, follicle damage, or hair growth stunts. And it includes a hormonal evaluation of all the hormones and chemical properties in each person's body that could affect their self-repair. And so with my company, it has a visual evaluation of the hair shafts. So when you come into our office, we give you the whole diagram of your hair and your scalp. And we basically break down all the problems of your scalp and the reason why you have the problems that you have. And so this analysis would be setting you up for a received personalized plan catering to your hair type to improve your follicular production and repair system. And so we help alleviate things like alopecia and hair growth stunts. So with my company, we aim to have real impact, which that makes us different from other companies because for a lot of other companies with hair products, they focus on the money and the outreach, whereas my company, we focus on the impact that we have on people and people's individual lives. And so we really want to make sure that people feel comfortable in their own skin, especially since it's definitely hard to do so with a lot of different types of hair coming out and things like that. And so we just want to make it a space for your life to be changed. And so if you have you're hopeless and you don't think that there's any hope for you, just know that there is hope and you can restore your hair shafts. There is no hair that is too damaged to fix. And there is no such thing as bad hair. It is just hair that has not been properly cared for, which at my company, Follicular Fusion, we will help you do that.
All right. Janelle, that was awesome. Really had me. You brought the scientific approach, the problem, the solution. Um, Very well done. Very well done. You were a little over time. It was a minute 53 seconds. Um, so I guess keep keep editing a little bit and see how you could get it down just a little bit. Um, but great job. I think the content was really, really, really strong.
Thank you.
No problem. We have multiple folks in the hair business in this cohort, so I don't know. I don't know if you guys are gonna create a joint venture of some sort, because I it seems like you guys could definitely put your superpowers together. All right, Nadia, please share. Please share.
Okay, so are you ready? My pitch is for a beauty salon through you. Welcome to True You, where beauty isn't something we give you, it's something you already have. You're already glowing, already beautiful. Our job is to help you uncover it and celebrate it. At True You, we're not just a hair salon, nail bar, or spa. We're everything in one place, designed to make your beauty experience effortless and complete, from hair and nails to skin treatments and relaxation. Everything we offer is for you. You can enjoy all your beauty needs under one roof. What makes us different at TrueYou? We truly care about our customers. Every service is personalized, every detail designed around your comfort and style. We focus on enhancing your natural beauty, not changing who you are. Our team of expert stylists, nail artists, and estheticians is here to make sure you leave feeling confident and fully yourself. At True You, it's not about creating beauty, it's about uncovering the glowing you already have. That's it. I guess.
Awesome, awesome. Nadia, that
So,
was great, but don't say that's it after you after your closing.
yeah, that's
But
it. That's it. We're good.
great job, great job. I feel very informative and it was very clear what the business was, and you had a strong last line. Great
Okay.
job.
Thank you.
You guys have some great concepts. Yes, these are awesome. All right, we're getting down to the wire. A few more. Michaela, you, you ready to roll?
Mm-hmm.
All right, whenever you're ready.
Okay. There are thousands of skincare brands in the world. Some are well known and used by many, but there is a select group of people that have a difficult time in finding the right products for their skin. For me, it would be a gift to find a lightweight, effective, and affordable skincare. Here at Soft, we set our sights on creating a product that targets what is causing issues on your skin. Soft wants to bring in the people with skin that is sensitive, oily, red, puffy, prone to breakouts, and everything in between. As someone who's prone to breakouts and has sensitive skin, I want to be able to reach out to find those people who need similar solutions that I do. At Soft, we currently have cleansers, serums, toners, and moisturizers made from soft, lightweight ingredients. For individuals, it will cost between $10 to $15 cost depending on the products that you buy. And for an all-in-one trial bundle, it is only $25. Let us help you find your soft skin. I'm not really sure about
Woo!
that last
That's
one.
not no, that's not bad. That's not bad. I think it ties in to the brand, right? So sometimes it's okay to, be a little cheesy to make the tie in and land it. I think I think that works. I like it. Um, that was great. For the price, you don't you could also say starting at. if you don't want to like limit yourself, because if you put a cap and then one day stuff is $20, then you're like, hey, you said 10 or 15. What what's this? Right. But
Okay.
great job, great job.
Can I ask what the time was?
You were 1 minute, 5 seconds.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
And I,
Right in
Michaela,
there.
can
I
I
really
just
like
ask?
that she. Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
sorry. Go ahead, Nadia. No. Go ahead, Nadia.
Oh, I really like that she included her own experience. That really brings people.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. I felt like in your pitch, your why was very well defined. The only thing that I heard when you were talking, you said, I want to find the people. And so the only thing that I was thinking about was, maybe reflect on that a little bit. How will that show up in your business model? Are you going to be finding the people, or are you more so saying you want to be a solution that people can find, right? Like, maybe
Mm.
in pharmacies, grocery stores, things like that. So I know it's a little nitpicky, but I do think,
No, I
it,
understand.
yeah, just kind of keep it in line with, what your marketing goals might be.
Thank you.
Sure.
Awesome. These are shaping up well, everyone. All right. Ying Yang, are you ready to go?
Yeah. Okay.
All
Out of
right.
this, I research about Boston University. Okay. Out of the 6,000 colleges and university throughout the US, there's one located in the heart of Boston, and that is Boston University. I'm excited, I'm excited to share why Boston University is my and potentially yours top choice for college. Boston University is a prestigious private research university founded in 1839 with over 37,000 students from nearly 100 countries. It offers more than 300 programs across 17 schools and colleges, including one top-tier programs in the medicine, law, business, and the arts. Its campus spans over 134 acres along the Charles River, providing a vibrant environment for the learning and collaboration. What really draws me to Boston University is its commitment to diversity and inclusion. Its student body is incredibly diverse, and the university has a history of pioneering of equality, like opening all divisions to women early on. I also value its low student to faculty ratio of 11 to 1, which means more personalized attention and support, something I find crucial for my success. Despite not knowing what major I want to pursue, I believe Boston University will support students like me no matter what.
Awesome. Thank you. That answered all the questions that was running in my mind as you were going through, and you addressed the major as well. I was like, what are you trying to major in? So great job. I think that's that definitely made me interested in looking into Boston University, right? If I was in high school. Great job. Again, you guys can drop feedback in the chat. All right, Noah, ready to roll?
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Ying Yang, you were at 1 minute, 25 seconds.
Okay.
Okay. My brand isn't just about helping the person find clothes that fit them, but clothes that are them. Clothes aren't just supposed to fit, they are supposed to embody you and empower you. That's why I started Confidence Co. We help people figure out their style and feel confidence in what they wear. At Confidence Co., we personally work with anyone, young and old, to find their confidence. I mostly share my ideas through Instagram and TikTok, but I also work with friends. My goal is to help all people feel like their best self through fashion. My name is Noah, and I thank you for listening to my business.
All right, all right. You had me for a second. I was like, all right, Noah. So, you came in around 40 seconds after the pause, so you could fill in a little more, tell a little story, um, to fill it up a little bit more. Um, Definitely see the beginning of the story arc there. So I'll say add a little bit more time yourself to make sure you don't get too long, but from what you have a great foundation there. All right, Helena.
You start now.
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
So I'm introducing Trend IQ, a real-time online consumer insight platform. Right now, most companies rely on surveys, related reports, or tools that can take days or weeks to show how audiences are reacting. Trend IQ changes that. Our platform uses tracking systems and our data engine to track keywords, trending hashtags, high engagement posts, as well as search metrics to turn live data into quicker insights for companies. So with Trend IQ, businesses won't only see quantitative results, they'll get a bigger picture of what's resonating and what isn't. So fast enough for them to change their strategies in the moment. Many tools today, like let's say Sprout Social, they charge $199 to $399 per month, while other companies like Enterprise Solutions range from 4,000 to 10,000 a year. So Trend IQ aims to deliver faster insights that are affordable. So the starting plan would be 99 per month. This would be for small businesses and startups that need basic keywords, hashtag, and sentiment tracking, while our growth plan is at 249 a month for mid-sized businesses, including deeper analytics, custom dashboards, and competitor tracking, while enterprise plans go for 750 a month, but they can also be changed and edited depending on how many corporations are under a certain business. And so if you're managing multiple brands or campaigns, we can work with you. And then we also have a free trial, so a 14-day pilot, so you can see results before committing.
All right. You ran it right up to the line there. That was right at a minute and 30 seconds. Content, I'm a techie, I work in tech, so you definitely have my ears in that sense, very interested and curious about what brought you to I guess wanting to be interested in this kind of solution, which is really cool. Great job. So I'll say yeah, so you're right at the cusp, so a great job. I don't know if you want to have a just a one-liner just to end it, just to, one little thing about, just to put that little button on it right there at the end. But great job.
I've written a little bit of something. Can I try saying it now?
Sure. Go ahead, Ashley.
Okay, so hi, my name is Ashley and I've created a brand named Soul. At Soul, we believe that fashion should belong to everyone, not just a select few. That's why we created a clothing brand that's affordable, stylish, and most importantly, inclusive. Soul is made for every size, every gender, and every individual who wants to express themselves without limits. Too often, fashion is either overpriced or exclusive, leaving people feeling like they don't fit in. We're changing that by offering trend-driven, comfortable clothing that look good and feels good without breaking your wallets. Soul isn't just about clothing, it's about self-expression, community, and making fashion accessible to everyone. Soul has something for every body and every style. Because at the end of the day, fashion isn't about what you wear, it's about how it makes you feel. And at Soul, we want you to feel confident, comfortable, and unapologetically yourself. Thank you for listening.
All right, Ashley, minute 4 seconds, you are on your way. I think that was a great foundation. So yeah, all you gotta do is polish that up for Thursday. You had a great closing statement and everything. So great job.
All
And
right.
thank you for working on it.
Okay.
All right, so two more things. I want to give Kael a chance to go, and then we have a quick video.
I haven't
Kael, you
finished
ready to
mine
roll?
yet. I haven't finished mine yet.
Okay. No rough draft, no half.
Not really. I've just been working on the project.
Okay. All right. All right. Again, so Miss Rosie mentioned if you guys wanted to do a Zoom call, together, let us know. We could set that up before Thursday. Otherwise, you'll have a little bit of time on Thursday to do like a last run for any final feedback. Um, Mr. Toya, you ready to share and play? This is a video from our prior cohort earlier this year. Wanted to give you guys just an example here. Although many of you did great tonight, we'll just share this one as well. Nicole Alvarez, you ready to go? All right, so timer has been reset. Whenever you're ready, you may begin.
Um, are you a fresh startup company looking to get some traction in the online world? You did everything right. You have a successful business plan, multiple investors, and you're ready to take the online world by storm. But you're having a hard time putting your business out there. That's where I come in. Hi, I'm Nicole Alvarez, and I'm the founder of Viva La Marketing Agency, created to help both small businesses and startups find growth through marketing strategies that are effective and personalized to their needs. I started this agency because I've seen so many ideas and brands that are great, but are simply not making an impact in the online world. They have the passion and the product, but just have not been able to figure out how to reach the right audience. That's where we come in. We work in social media marketing, branding and content creation, and data driven marketing that speak directly to your specific goals. What makes us different is what makes us different is that we do not believe in a one size fits all approach. Every strategy we will design and implement will be tailored to your needs and can be affordably scaled. For a business ready to grow but not sure how to get started, our mission is simple: empower our clients to connect, convert, and thrive. Whether it's launching a new product, developing an online community, or increasing visibility, we can help you take marketing from a challenge to a strength. If you're ready to start growing your business, call us at 203-555-555. Let's build something bold together.
Wow. All right, all right. Yeah, we shared that because I had a lot of elements. It had the intro, hook, mission statement, purpose, everything was in there, closing out, how to contact her. So just a good reference. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. We will have that quick, we will have some time baked into Thursday to do a last practice session. Drop in the email in the chat again for everyone to submit their final project. So ideally, you want to send this before Thursday or on Thursday, but this is due Thursday. Any final questions?
I had a question.
Sure.
So you know how you said we're gonna have to say our pitches on Thursday? I'm not gonna be able to be here Thursday due to like religious reasons. So I was wondering like how that would work.
We would set up alternative date. So
Okay.
the following week.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. Any other questions?
I didn't have a question. Hi, Professor JR. Real quick, I didn't have a question, but I did want to also share. I know Miss Latoya shared one of our scholars from the previous cohort, but I do want to share with you, and I know Professor JR mentioned it, a clip from one of my favorite television show series, The Shark Tank. And one in particular that I felt was, such a strong pitch, or they all are, but this one really just resonated with me. And I want you guys to study this gentleman, young guy, working in technology, working on an app, or I think it's like a fitness app or something like that. But his pitch was so profound and it was so moving on so many levels, that I think that it would benefit you to watch an actual pitch like on TV, so that you guys can get sort of in the groove of it. Because although the young lady pitched, you could tell she was also sort of reading from her from her pitch, or for her pitch rather. And that is something that we strongly discourage, because we want you guys, if it is something that you really love and it is passion driven, then it is also something that should come organically, and you should not need a script in order for you to tell us about your passion. So I'm going to share that with you in the group chat. So look out for that video. And I do implore that you watch the video, take notes, study body language, his confidence, just his ability to nail his pitch. I think it's really, really important that you guys see how it's actually done live and in person, so that you could sort of get into that setting as well, even just mentally. Even though we're virtual, it doesn't matter. Like, this is still a live class. So if you want to stand up and you want to put your position your camera in a way that we can see the full you, and you want to pitch and do it, I strongly encourage that. Be creative with your pitch and your presentation, especially because it's virtual. So I'm looking for that as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Ms. Rosie. I agree 100%. When Professor JR and Ms. C and I were looking at the video, we went over time for tonight, but we had talked about how we did want you all to also recognize exactly what Ms. Rosie talked about, right? Like, it wasn't a perfect pitch. And if we had more time, I did want to hear like you all's feedback. You saw she was rocking a little bit, she was a little nervous, but she had a smile on her face and she got through it. So I agree. Hope definitely take some time to look at the video Miss Rosie's going to send, so you can see a professional pitch, so to speak, to really kind of gauge how to really show up, how to show up in your body, which is something we talked about in the video. How to show up in your body, how to show up, facial expressions, your enthusiasm, the pitch in your tone, right? Nicole did a great job, but her tone was also a little bit monotone, right? Kind of didn't have any inflection in her tone. So definitely glean. Now you'll have both examples in mind. You'll have her and then this video with the professional pitch to kind of lead you and guide you in the right direction. So you all did great tonight. You absolutely did phenomenally. You got your jitters out. Got to, put some life to some of your language you wrote down. So feel really, really good. Hopefully you're feeling less nervous. Well, I don't want to assume. Let me know in the chat if you're feeling a little bit better. If you put nervous earlier today when I asked how you all are feeling, let me know how you're feeling now. You could also be saying tired too, because you went overtime. Less nervous. Okay, excellent. That's awesome. We're glad you're feeling less nervous, Janelle. Anyone else feeling a little bit different than the way you came? More confident? Yeah. Excellent. So Miss Rosie put the link in the chat. Go ahead and grab that. We'll also put it in the, I'll grab the link now so we could put it in the Google Classroom. And okay, glad you're feeling better. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We want you to leave better than what you came. So I'm glad you all are feeling a lot better. Any final questions before we let you all enjoy the rest of your evening? All right. Thank you all. Thank you all for being here. We'll see you Thursday. Same time, same place.
Okay, bye-bye.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Good night, everyone.
Right.
Good night.